Come on in my room. Hey, hey. Come on in my room. What's up? 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 Welcome back to the Operation Hill 100 Heart channel where we do what? Focus on healing, humor, and hot. Let me slide over. Mother freaking topics. Today, that's exactly what we're doing. We're focusing on the hot topics. So listen, we got the lit at 6 going, and I'm ready to get the ting swinging, okay? I am ready to get the ting swinging because we got some ish we need to discuss up in this piece, and we don't got no time to mother freaking waste. So, ladies and gentlemen, first off, if you are new to my channels, all my new subbies, hey y'all. For all my old ones, hey you guys as well. Let me first start off by saying this. I am 148 subscribers from 1,000. And I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you guys because the ongoing support that you guys give me on my channel, you don't have to tune in. You don't have to like. You don't have to share. You don't have to comment. You don't have to let the friends know. But you guys do that for me, and I truly, truly appreciate it. So thank you so much. Continue to share my content with all of the people that you think would enjoy it, that it pertains to. My goal, really and truly, is to have 1,000 subscribers by Monday, July 1st. I know that's being really, 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 really super duper optimistic, but that's just who I am. In any event, July 1st, Monday, actually completes my 60-day cleanse/fast, where I've been on no alcohol, no caffeine, and no red meat. Right. So I'm thinking, contemplating, since I don't know if I will have my 1,000 by that time, I'm contemplating on taking it out to 90 days and trying to get my other 148 subscribers to hit 1,000. But if I can hit the 1,000 by Monday, then we'll have some champagne. I'll go live and we'll talk about shit. On top of that, Monday is actually my 10th year anniversary of Operation Hill 100 Hearts, right? It's my 10th year. I started this business July 1st, 2014. This is my baby. This is my child. I love her to death. So I can't wait to celebrate her Monday. That's whether I've hit my 1,000 subscribers or not. We're going to party, even if I have to party sober. So let me see who's in the biz, not E, because it's now 6:03. Hey, Pookie. Hey, Miss Colleen. All right, my normals, my usuals, my peoples. You know, I'm not going around reminding folks because we got too many topics on the docket. So we got to get the thing swinging, okay? So let's get it mother freaking going. How y'all let me forget last time? Well, before we get into that, let me start off with good news. I always like to start the lit at 6 off with good news. Also, if you're here, hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs up. That's your free way of supporting my channel. And also drop your name in the chat so I know you're in the biz, not E. All right, good news first. Good news first. You guys, Trina, the baddest bitch, got married. Oh my God. The rapper Trina from Florida, aka the baddest bitch, that girl that went and got hitched. So I was looking and I'm like, oh my God, I didn't know my girl got married. And yes, that is the word on the curve. So let's hear about it. Trina is a married woman. The baddest chick tied the knot in May and hinted about being a missus in a recent interview before the news broke. Rapper Trina, 45, is now a married woman, according to court documents. The star-born Katrina Taylor quietly tied the knot with her partner Benjamin Leon Kearse Jr., a.k.a. Swerve, on May 22nd in Miramar, Florida, and filed for their marriage application in April. In a recent interview with Carlos King for his podcast, Reality with the King, she opened up about what makes her relationship with Kearse, who briefly appeared in a few scenes of this latest season of Love and Hip Hop Miami, different, and gave the first hint that she was a married woman. In my relationship now with my husband, we share a lot, she said, leading King to ask her if they were actually married. That's my husband, she replied before saying an official celebration hadn't happened yet, but King would be invited. To me, honestly, it's just a breath of fresh air being secure, confident in knowing and believing and trusting how I feel, she said of loving Curse. I feel like now it's more than just a relationship, she continued. You're seeing it, but I control my privacy, how I want it to be, as opposed to we're doing it because of what people need to see. I don't care about that. If you see it, oh well, I'm not hiding it. I'm happy, I'm confident, I'm extremely confident, and it's more than just a relationship. We built a friendship. Every day is like being with your best friend. Oh, my girl Trina, I love that for you. Y'all know how much I love love. So I love that for my girl Trina. I'm very, very happy for her because I'm not going to lie. Trina girl, I was getting a little bit nervous. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know if this was going to work out. I noticed you kept getting them, then dropping them, getting them, then losing them, getting them, then them fumbling you. So I didn't know if you was going to make it to the altar. But I'm happy to see that love prevailed. Congratulations to my girl Trina. All right. That's one part of the good news. The second part of the good news is her other fellow Floridian JT. JT is teaming up with Jeezy. I'm pretty than the motherfucker. Hoes be looking okay for the OK remix. I'm excited about this. I'm excited about this because Jeezy is actually one of my favorite rappers. Y'all know my signature tagline when you see the new DJ, watch the what? Dope Boys Go Crazy. That's Jeezy's song. And I'm a fan of Jeezy. I know he has had a lot going on in the media regarding his divorce, but his divorce hasn't been finalized. He said he's moving forward and he's dropping an OK remix with JT, and that's big for JT. That is big for JT because now that her and Young Miami have separated, they're no longer the city girls. I think she was just trying to figure out where she was going to put her foot and how solid the ground was going to be on that she landed. And I think at first she was a little apprehensive, which is why she was so lazy. But I think now because she feels good about where she is, she's building up her confidence and she's branching out. And these last couple of singles she's been dropping, they've been a bomb. So I'm happy for her because to get a Jeezy feature is huge. Okay, he's one of the megastars. So they said all over Atlanta, all these billboards of the Cinderella shoe and the snowman kept popping up. So everybody's like, what are these billboards? What are these billboards? What are these billboards? That those billboards represented that they are dropping a remix to OK, and it's going to be featuring Young Jeezy. So I am so excited about that. I can't wait to hear it. It drops tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. So soon as I leave my motherfucking house and I put my AirPods in, I'm going straight to Apple so I can hear the OK remix because OK is my song, and I know once Jeezy touch it, he gonna cement it, put that gold stamp on it, that platinum stamp on it, and we up to the races. That's gonna be my song for the summer. Okay, I'm pretty than the motherfucker hoes be looking okay. All right. Moving right along. Once again, if you just entered the chat, please drop your name in the chat so I know you in the biz, not E. Also, make sure you hit the thumbs up on this video, right? All righty, that's one part of the good news. Another person that's dropping tomorrow, Meg Thee Stallion is dropping. Okay. Now, I hope we got some hotties as subscribers. I'm not necessarily a hottie, but I do like Meg, and I want to see her win. So let us pray. Let us pray, but she's supposed to be dropping her album tomorrow. They said a large rollout has come through with the album, and it's going to be exciting, and it's going to... Pookie is fool. It's going to be lit, and I'm praying because what I notice about Meg is that she can freestyle, and she can drop little bops here and there, talking all horny and freaky, but when it comes to her putting out a body of work, it sometimes can, be a flop because for whatever reason, she can't keep her foot on solid ground throughout the duration of the album. Right? So you really pretty much like the bops that she dropped every now and again. But then it's like, I mean, am I going to purchase the album or listen to the whole thing? I don't got time for that. Right? And I think she's an excellent rapper. I think she can really rap. Like when you hear her freestyle, she's fire. But for whatever reason, sometimes she can give me battle rapper vibes. So I'm a little nervous, but I'm praying for the hotties. I hope tomorrow with her release, she don't play. She keep her foot on these hoes' necks because I do like that she don't mind fighting with Nicki for the crown. I do like that about her. Nicki needs some competition, and Remy we'll get into that. Okay, let's see what they say in the chat. Miss Carly says she's in the biz, not E. Pookie said he likes he's pretty than a motherfucker hoes be looking okay. Get some hype in the gym. Okay. And he also said he's team Nicki and that that Meg won't sell. Pookie, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. The fight is gonna be on. JT and the Snowman is dropping tomorrow. The OK remix. Meg is dropping tomorrow. We're gonna keep our ear to the streets and we're gonna find out what it's all about. All right. So those are the good things. The good things is Trina got married, and the good things is we have some new music tomorrow from JT and the Snowman and from Meg Thee Stallion. So let's be on the lookout for that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you just arrived here, please hit the thumbs up on this video and then drop your name in the chat so I can shout you out. Let everybody know you're in the biz, not E. Now, this is my next thing with y'all crazy behind. Why would y'all let me leave the last live without talking about Melody and Miss Wanda? So let's get into it. Hey, my girl, step to the left. I knew you was coming. Let's get into Melody and Miss Wanda. Now, I don't know if you guys watch Love and Marriage Huntsville. You okay? I think Pookie's working out. He better not pass out with me. I don't know if you guys watch Love and Marriage Huntsville. Love and Marriage Huntsville comes on 8 o'clock Saturdays, right? Really good show. On Love and Marriage Huntsville, they have Tisha. Tisha is one of the women on there, but she has her husband and her mother. And Pookie is going to put crazy because Bronny just got drafted. Oh God. Tisha has her mother, Miss Wanda. Now, from my perspective in watching it on the show, what I would see is that Letitia is Miss Wanda. Oh, that's nice. Breaking news. LeBron's son Bronny just got drafted to play with LeBron. Woo! All right. Breaking news. I hope Pookie don't break nothing in here because he loves LeBron. Right? He's actually in that family, the James family. I don't fucking know. Anywho, yes, Letitia kind of gets her mother to do her dirty work in the past. And she had her doing it up against her friends. She had her doing it up against her husband. She just was in the business and so on and so on and so forth, right? So what happened was she was so far in the business and arguing with her friends and all of that, that the audience was getting pissed off and saying that old bitch need to mind her fucking business. So they kind of petitioned for her to be off the show. So she's not on the show, but word on the curb, and Miss Carlene could check me in the chat if I'm wrong, word on the curb is that Miss Wanda has started a YouTube channel or a podcast. I think it's a YouTube channel. And they said on the YouTube channel, Miss Wanda be over there cutting the fuck up. Now, see, I don't got time to watch Miss Wanda because the things she cutting up about, in my opinion, you too old for. I don't mind watching elderly people cut up. All the elders in my family, especially my mother, cut up. So I enjoy it. But when you cutting up with people that could be your daughter age and picking on them and knowing that they don't want to disrespect you because you're elderly and all, I don't want to see all that. So I never watched Miss Wanda's YouTube or podcast. I don't know which one it is. But they said that she be over there turning up. Well, anyway, she didn't have her foot on Melody's neck for the past couple of seasons that I've been tuned in. And in my opinion, I think she just does not like Melody because she knows that Letitia feels inferior to Melody. And she kind of course, she's her mom, so she's her protector. So because of that, I think that she doesn't like Melody. Also, Melody had made a statement back to her one time regarding her man and how he being Melody DM and all this type of BS, right? So they've been going back and forth for quite some time, but Melody was kind of like trying to stand back and not really argue with Miss Wanda, and Miss Wanda keep going and going and going. Well, just recently, Miss Wanda said some more BS, and child Melody was not here for it. Now, normally, Melody, what I love about her is, and I can relate to it, is that she's on her God said go thing. She's on her, I'm just trying to be about peace. I'm on my Zen Wen type thing. So she be trying to refrain from the BS. But just like me, when she do get down in the gutter with you, baby, she gets down in the motherfucking gutter with you. So let's hear how she cursed Miss Wanda the fuck out, okay? Because when I heard this, I was like, oh, shit, they done unleashed the beast. Oh, sorry, guys. They done unleashed the beast, and they done got Miss Melody out there, and she is not playing. She is on their head top. So let's listen here and see what she said.
Sometimes people get so used to you being quiet, right?
Shout out Empress Radio. This snippet is from Empress Radio. Empress Radio, don't flag my channel. Shout out Empress Radio. You guys go follow her on YouTube. Subscribe to her channel.
Not addressing them, right? Being quiet, not addressing them. Because sometimes you just be sitting back like, man, hopefully they get it together. Like, hopefully they stop. Like, oh, God, please let them stop. Because I really ain't trying to go there. Please, God, make them stop. Because I really ain't trying to go there. Yeah, go tell your friends. Tell them all to get on over here. So they can hear from the horse's mouth.
Oh, what they can hear from Melody, it puts Melody off.
Don't tell them, come on over here. Come on over here. Come on over here. Because see, don't ever think that just because I sit over here and I mind my business, I drink my water, and I make my money, that I can't get with your ass.
Okay, let me run that back because that's my new line. Melody, what did you say? Don't ever think because I mind my business, I drink my water, and I make my money, that I can't get with your ass. I like that for you, Melody. I like that. Run that back.
Yeah, go tell your friends. Tell them.
Okay, one more time.
Okay. Tell them. Don't tell them. Come on over here. Come on over here. Cause see, don't ever think that just because I sit over here and I mind my business, I drink my water, and I make my money, that I can't get with your ass.
Okay, what can you do, Melody?
What I'm on right now, what I'm on, I'm literally on. Play with me, and I'm coming for you. I'm not. That's just the energy I'm on right now. I'm just being honest. That's just the energy I'm on, because I know that for years I have sat back, been quiet, minding my business. But I'm gonna make this public service announcement, okay? Public service announcement. Wanda Morley, let me tell you something. The only thing that's whack is your whack ass hairdo and your whack ass ugly looking food truck you had in your background today and your whack ass food. That's what's whack. I don't. Real talk, lady, I ain't seen you in I don't know how long. I ain't been thinking about you. And then the funny thing is, me and your daughter and your son-in-law actually have right now a decent communication piece. Okay? We actually kind of okay. So I really don't know where all this energy from you keeps coming from.
Come on, Melody.
But let me tell you something. I used to literally try to spare you because of the relationship I've had with your daughter, the relationship I've had with your grandkids. You get what I'm saying? So I was trying to spare you. But I was hoping you did tonight what you did. And you spewed out a lot of false information, my girl. You spewed out a lot of hate and false information. I already done text my attorney.
She already text her attorney.
I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with you. Ain't no more sparing or nothing, no shape, form, fashion, none of that. Not doing it. Let you know I'm not doing it. Tired of you. You do too much. Ain't nobody checking for you. You do way too much, and you've been doing way too much. And the fact of the matter is you keep lying. Then you coming for my skincare brand too.
Okay, pause. Ladies and gentlemen, if you just arrived here, this is Melody from Love and Marriage Huntsville. She is chewing Miss Wanda, teacher mama from Love and Marriage Huntsville, a new asshole. If you are new and you just got here, that's who we're listening to. Hit the thumbs up, leave your name in the chat.
Okay. Talking about, girl, some of the stuff you was naming products, I ain't gonna lie, I'm using, I ain't never bought a day in my life, so get ready to prove that shit in court, my girl. Get ready to prove that shit in court that I bought, that I'm using some other products you name. I don't even know how to pronounce the names because you can't talk. So I didn't understand half of what you were saying. But I know what I use on me is solely 7th Avenue. So you get ready to prove that in court. You do too much. You've been doing too much, but I've been sparing you because of the fact that I've had a relationship with your child. But I ain't checking for you. First of all, you old enough to be my mama. You're not finna do nothing. You ain't about to whoop nothing. We know that to be true.
Okay, she said you old enough to be my mama. You ain't about to do nothing. You ain't about to whoop nothing. Yeah, Melody, talk your mother. Yeah.
All you do is run your mouth. And anybody who run their mouth as much as you do ain't finna do shit. Ain't about to do nothing. So take your razor blade, cut lip, ugly looking ass.
Take your razor blade, cut lip, ugly looking ass. Okay.
On up to the courthouse, because that's where you about to be, because you finna get served, my girl. I'm not playing with you. I don't make money just for fun. I make money to handle bitches like you.
Woo! Oh, girl, Melody, girl, what you make money to do? I need to hear that part again. What do you make money to do?
You know that to be true. All you do is run your mouth. And anybody who run their mouth as much as you do ain't gonna do shit. Ain't about to do nothing. So take your razor blade, cut lip, ugly looking ass on up to the courthouse, because that's where you about to be, because you finna get served. I'm not playing with you. I don't make money just for fun. I make money to handle bitches like you.
Woo! Y'all know what? Y'all know the fuck. Y'all know what? Y'all know I make money for bitches like you. Okay, Melody. Yeah, Melody is on their head top. They have awoken the beast. One more time for the mind. They have awoken the beast.
I'm not playing with you. I don't make money just for fun. I make money to handle bitches like you. So I'm standing on business with you tonight, Lil Wanda.
Lil Wanda.
On business with you tonight, Lil Wanda. Because you've been saying so many lies for years that I can prove in court is a lie. So I'm coming for your ass and everything you got. So wherever you was posted up tonight, because I'm going to show you where I'm posted up tonight. See, this is how I live. There's a difference. There's a difference. I live a certain way. Wherever you was posted up tonight, wherever it was with that ugly ass food truck, purple ass food truck, broke down on 2 wheels in the back, that's where you were. Here's where I am.
Okay. All right. As you guys can hear, Melody is not here for Miss LaWanda at all, not one motherfucking bit, right? You want to hear the rest of that, you guys going over Empress Radio, or you can go online and Google it anywhere. You'll hear her continuously cursing this old battle axe out because she feels like you do too much. The issue was she tried to come for Melody has a skincare line, and she tried to say Melody doesn't even use her own skincare line. She uses all these other products, and she's pump faking to the public. And Melody says, see, I let you play with me with my kids. I let you play with me with my family, but I'm not going to let you play about my motherfucking money. So she jumped on her head top. Let's go to the chat and see what they lighten it up in here, because I know my girl, Miss Carlene, do not play with her love and marriage, Huntsville people. Miss Carlene said, her name is Little Wanda. Talk about Letitia. She also said she been doing this for the last 3 years. She was going after Mel, Miss Van, and Mel's children. Yeah, this old lady is turned up. She really got upset because Mel let her know her baby daddy T-shirt was all up in her DMs. Little Wanda said some vile stuff last Sunday, and Mel responded. Oh, Lord have mercy, child. LaWanda was in her yard showing off a food truck on 2 wheels leaning to the side. Mel had a sale, and the discount code was food truck. Wanda is upset because she wanted to go get back on the show, and it is not happening. Wanda tried to say Mel used Noxzema, and she tried to go after her brand. The old Mel is back. Mel foot is on their motherfucking neck. Yeah, she was cursing that old lady out. She was not here for it. Hey, Angelina, girl, make sure you hit the thumbs up in this video. If you are new here and you just arrived, please make sure you hit the thumbs up. And also, please make sure you drop your name in the chat so I can know that you're here and shout you out. Hey, Mo, girl. Yes. So y'all have to get into Love and Marriage Huntsville because, child, they is clicking and clicking. And I love when Melody go there because, again, Melody is on her healing journey. She's trying to find peace. She stay away from Martell. But when y'all get my homegirl going, like she said, I will get with your ass. And I'm here for it, Melody. Sometimes you got to get with these hoes. Okay? So like I said, y'all go check out Empress Radio. Shout out to Empress Radio for playing that audio from Melody. The show is on Saturdays on her own network at 8 o'clock. I know some of you like to hang out and bang out if you can DVR it or however you tape your shows or watch the replay or however it go, but make sure you catch it because Love and Marriage Huntsville will definitely be on the docket every single week, all right? Miss Carlene also said Mel is also getting ready to tear a content creator ass up next. Yeah, Melody said God said go on these hoes. Okay, so I had to tell y'all about that because y'all let me forget to tell y'all about that in the last live, and it was on the thumbnail. Anytime that I put something on the thumbnail, my intention is to discuss it. But if I forget it and you came here for that particular topic, y'all drop down in the chat and let me know and remind me, and I'll get with it because I do not like to forget what I promote. I'm going to discuss, right? Okay. Oh, let me tell you guys. Oh, speaking of reality shows. Let me move over. Do you guys watch Real Housewives of Potomac? So if you watch Real Housewives of Potomac, then you'll know that they added a new addition to the show, Kiana, and they added her last year because she was in a fight with one of Ashley Darby's friends, Deborah. Yawn. Anywho, in the process of the fight, glass was thrown, people was busting their head, asses was whipped, people was arrested, so on and so forth. Well, we have some new developments with the ladies Kiana and Deborah. Deborah is not a cast member, but now the upcoming season, Kiana will be. And it says, Kiana Stewart sues Deborah Williams for $10 million after Real Housewives of Potomac season 8 fight. Now, I'm going to tell you what I think happened here. Kiana did what I heard you supposed to do when you suing somebody. I heard you supposed to ask for the highest number humanly possible that you can get for what you're suing for, and then let the court break it down, break it down, break it down, break it down till you get whatever they can give you. Because I know good and goddamn well Deborah ain't got $10, much less $10 million. But anywho, let's keep it moving. Kiana sued Deborah for assault and battery and intentional infliction of emotional distress following their season 8 brawl. To many fans, season 8 of The Real Housewives of Potomac will go down as one of the messiest seasons of the series, if not throughout the entire Bravo franchise. The season was riddled with drama as several of the ladies refused to get along. As a result, the show added new faces to the mix after 2 of its stars, Robin Dixon and Candace Dillard Bassett, made their exit ahead of season 9. In addition to the main cast members of Potomac failing to make solid connections in season 8, the series' resident friends of the season weren't so friendly. Ahead of the season, reports surfaced that Kiana Stewart physically fought Deborah Williams. Kiana and Deborah came on the show because of their friendship with Wendy Osefo and Ashley Darby. Kiana and Deborah's fight was a much buzzed about moment during their time on The Real Housewives of Potomac. Season 9 could cause more of the same, as we know Kiana is suing Deborah for the damages she allegedly caused for the fight. Here's what to know about the legal Potomac proceedings. On February 26th, but before we get into that, let me tell you what the fuck I think, right? And I want them to go back and run it down, run it out, and everything under the sun, because in my opinion, what it looked like when I saw the fight, the footage that I seen, was that Kiana was minding somebody else's motherfucking business. That's pretty much what it looked like to me. But again, they'll prove in court whether Kiana have a case or not. Because the footage I see, Deborah wanted Candace's motherfucking head top. Candace was scared, and Kiana, you thought you was the Baltimore Raven, and you was going to take up for Candace, so you inadvertently involved yourself, and Deborah climbed on your tail because you involved yourself in some shit you ain't have no business. And I spoke about that in another live, but hey, you got to go back and discuss that case. Anywho, let me finish showing y'all what the article said. It said on February 26, 2024, Kiana sued Deborah. Her counsel filed a lawsuit in the D.C. Superior Court. The lawsuit included Kiana suing Deborah for multiple counts, including assault and battery and intentional infliction of emotional distress. In court documents obtained by Distractify, Kiana demanded Deborah pay $10 million plus punitive damages for the alleged harm inflicted on her. Kiana's claim also delved into why the fight between her and Deborah broke out. The case steward beauty and wellness CEO, which is Kiana, stated in court that Deborah's inflammatory comments about Candace's husband, Chris Bassett, was the catalyst for the fight. Kiana said Deborah and Candace began arguing, resulting in Deborah allegedly hitting Candace with a heavy glass filled with a beverage. The drink from the glass got on Kiana, who was nearby. Let me ask y'all a question. Let me just sip my Gatorade. I want y'all to be honest. Let's talk about this in the chat, right? Let's talk about this in the chat. So, if you are walking past and 2 people get into a physical altercation and one person takes a Gatorade and launches it on the other, and you are in the vicinity of this physical altercation, do you now dive on the person that launched the Gatorade on the person they were trying to fight because it accidentally and inadvertently got on you? That's what we're doing? Kiana, I think everything that your lawyer just said in his statement was a nice way of saying that you didn't mind your fucking business. And because of that, you were injured. And now you're trying to sue because you didn't mind your business. Because like you said, all of her inflammatory comments that she made about Candace's husband and to Candace and about Candace and around Candace. And not at one point did she want any smoke with you. I think you knew that Candace was afraid and you felt like you wanted to help Candace and take up for her, but you didn't know that Deborah was not going to be afraid to redirect that smoke on your motherfucking ass. So anyway, I'll keep reading. Count 1, assault. The plaintiff adopts and incorporates by reference the allegations contained in the preceding paragraph. This complaint with the same force and effect as if herein fully said. I'm not reading all this bullshit. Count 1 is assault. Blah, 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 blah. In the court doc, Kiana said the glass hit her forehead, causing a serious laceration to her forehead, which left a permanent scar. The lawsuit claimed that Kiana suffered substantial damages after her and Deborah's fight, including but not limited to extreme and permanent pain and suffering, permanent and disfiguring injury to her face and forehead, humiliation, mental distress, past and future medical expenses. Kiana, I do believe, right, that there is some medical expenses. I do believe that there could have been some disfiguring, you know. I do believe that there was some pain and suffering, and I think it was some humiliation because I think that folks got on social media and started ragtagging your ass for minding your business and not letting Candace get her ass whipped for her messy and inflammatory mouth. But okay, I'll continue. Defendant intentionally caused severe emotional distress to plaintiff by her willful wanton, extremely reckless and outrageous conduct, including but not limited to engaging in a senseless physical attack upon the person of plaintiff, which directly led to plaintiff's severe bodily injuries. Kiana, attorney at Henderson Law in D.C., wrote, defendant's conduct in throwing a heavy glass at plaintiff's face can reasonably be regarded as extreme and outrageous given the nature and circumstances of the situation. Now, this can go two ways for me. Right? One part of it is Deborah, your ass do need to suffer some consequences, but because you had no fucking business throwing a bottle, period. So go sit your little stupid Sesame Street fucking Oscar the Grouch Cookie Monster looking ass the fuck down. So you do deserve to suffer some consequences. But I think those consequences should have been at the hands of Candace, because Kiana, I really and truly believe that this didn't have nothing to do with you, and you tried to play big bad wolf. You played I don't want to say the word coochie and got fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should have minded your business. You wanted that smoke for Deborah because Candace and Wendy is your homegirls. So you had that smoke already cemented in you, and you know them two bitches is punks because they let you get busted the head and jump. And fucking jump. Because while you and Deborah was locking ass, Deborah homegirl took and dragged your ass on the floor. And you know what Wendy and Candace did? Ooh, ow, break it up. You ladies cut it out. Stop that. That's not nice. And then after that, they left your ass to ride the ambulance alone. But luckily, my Aunt Karen was there, and she rode with you and stayed with you until your family came. So therefore, your ass should be suing Candace for pain and suffering and leaving you out there for you to be humiliated, have all of these medical bills, and get fucking jumped about some beef that have nothing to do with you. So this $10 million lawsuit is bullshit. It's bullshit. In my opinion, it's 100% bullshit. But in all fairness, bullshit fly every day of the week and twice on Sundays, girl, so I ain't mad at you. Give it a try. Let's see what else they saying in the article. Are Kiana Stewart and Deborah Williams coming back to the Real Housewives of Potomac? Unfortunately, for those who enjoy watching the Potomac messiness on TV, Kiana and Deborah's lawsuit won't play out on the show. Deborah wasn't asked to return to RHOP as a friend. Kiana, however, announced in May 2024 she was asked back to film season 9 with the cast. Despite it not airing on the show, the lawsuit is set to continue through 2025. Kiana may want $10 million from Deborah, but she won't give it to her, at least not without a fight. According to her defense team, she denies all liability on all claims and all counts. She's also asking the courts dismiss the case with prejudice, meaning Kiana can't open the lawsuit up again once it's dismissed. Yeah, Kiana, I think you're suing the wrong people, mommy. But let me see what my chat is saying. Miss Carlene said she sure don't have that type of money. Giselle, with her corny ass, is not feeling the season. She don't have her sidekick. Thank you, Jesus. Rob the Builder. Mia is going to take Giselle's spot. She is bringing it the new season. I believe that. Pookie said, if I have on white, it's up. But nah, if it was an accident. Miss Carlene said, nowadays, if a fight... Miss Carlene, so am I. So the freak am I. In my opinion, Ashley should have never invited Deborah knowing her and Candace have beef. Miss Carlene said, I love Karen and I love Aunt Karen as well. And you know what it is about Ashley? Ashley is a troublemaking bitch with no storyline. So of course she invited Deborah because she wanted some shit to jump off so she can stand back and act like her hands is clean. And they allow her to do it every time. But you see, none of her name is coming up in this, but everybody else is. And that was her homegirl that she invited to her party. So we'll see how this all plays out. But like I said, Deborah, my personal and honest opinion is, Kiana, you're suing the wrong people. Wendy and Candace let your ass get jumped and bust in the head and you roll to the hospital alone. Those is the holders you should be suing and you should be questioning those friendships. But hey, you a bigger person than me. So go on, girl. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, if you just arrived, please hit the thumbs up in chat. Please, hit the thumbs up on this video. Also, please leave your name in the chat so I can know that you are here. Moving right along from reality shows. I got a list today because I said y'all wasn't going to let me forget what I put on the goddamn. Oh, so wait a minute, you guys. Did you know that they released one of the people involved in Pop Smoke's murder? So wait a minute. Wait a freaking minute. Now, y'all know that I have worked with the juvenile justice system, the Board of Education for years. Why I never heard about a juvenile life sentence? So that means that from when you commit the crime as a juvenile, you have to stay in jail until you're 21 and then it's over? What? So, anywho, one of those young men who was involved in that murder was released. Pop Smoke's alleged killer reportedly released from prison. Oh, God bless Poppy Loco. I really feel sad about his death. Anywho, there isn't a whole lot of information on what circumstances behind this supposed release are, so Pop Smoke's fans are puzzled. According to numerous online reports and social media activity, authorities reportedly released one of Pop Smoke's alleged killers from jail, specifically juvie, for what seems like his 21st birthday. Moreover, there isn't a lot of concrete information available about this supposed release at press time, other than this being the completion of the alleged killer's 4-year sentence for pleading guilty to murder. This follows other developments in the New York drill rapper's murder case, such as an alleged eyewitness explaining how it all went down. That took place on social media, though, not in court. As such, there are still a lot of unanswered questions and doubts when it comes to this tragedy. Furthermore, 4 years have passed since Pop Smoke died in a home invasion and robbery, and only one defendant remains in his case. Corey Walker is also the only adult defendant in this case, and the court delayed his trial due to an inability to settle a plea agreement with prosecutors. Negotiations fell through, but there's still a possibility we'll come to an agreement, defense attorney Dion Benjamin told Rolling Stone. A few things need to be ironed out. If they don't get resolved, we'll go to trial, for which jury selection will begin on August 6th. You know, this is so sad. This young man's death is a direct result of being a fucking hater. That's all this was. You know, this is a direct correlation to folks being fucking haters. And I think that this is terrible that you can kill somebody in cold blood because you want something that they have, and then you could just do serve a little bit of time because you was just a kid and come on out and live your best life. That's some fucking bullshit. But anywho, let me continue. However, this vague release definitely isn't the most odd or bizarre thing to emerge out of the Pop Smoke case. Some connected it to the death of the rapper Sir Tanky and believe that the latter passed away as a move of retaliation for the murder of the former. Ooh. In fact, the Los Angeles rapper washed up in a barrel on the shores of Malibu, a gruesome and disturbing end with unclear context behind it. Hopefully, no further violence affects this whole situation. Meanwhile, Pop Smoke continues to live on as a staple of contemporary New York hip hop, falling alongside city legends that have also done a lot to rep for the city in their respective eras. Sadly, his time on this earth was cut far too short for him to fully enjoy and realize his impact, potential talents, and life. Hopefully, this release is a sign of completed justice and that folks involved have learned from their horrific actions. We'll see how else the Wu endures. How else the Wu endures. I'm gonna say this. So I seen on, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say it was actually on the Neighborhood Talks where it showed that the young man that was released. So he put up a video of his probation officer, and he talking to, well, not of her, he put the video of himself up and him talking to her on the phone, and the caption of the video said, "See the bullshit I gotta go through," and she's saying to him, because she's on speaker, "You know, I know you just got released and I want to take you somewhere to make sure that you're safe." And he's like, "This is some bullshit." Is it? You were in charge. You were involved in a robbery turned murder, and this is some bullshit. But again, I don't want to start ranting about these young people because I will go into a rabbit hole. Y'all know me, start screaming, cursing, and damn near crying on this live. And I did not come here for that today. I just came to share that one of those gentlemen have been released. And you know what? May the odds be ever in his favor. Because from what I'm seeing, especially with this whole situation that happened with the Florida rapper and the whole retaliation thing and the way it works, it doesn't look like folks are actually making it. It looks like people are retaliating for their people and it's becoming a back and forth. And instead of it just being oh, you just got pow pow, no, folks are really getting unalived. Okay, I actually know a personal story that I'm trying to think if I can't share it. I can't share it because it's not my story to share. But it is about some young people that I'm familiar with and how retaliation got so many people unalived and incarcerated. Young people were facing 40 years, 60 years, 80 years, and you're not even 25, 30 years old. What is that? But you know what that is? You know, well, y'all know. Never mind. I'm not doing it today. I'm not doing it today. Speaking of, I heard this morning that Remy Ma's son can possibly be facing life. Let's get into that. We talked about it the other day, and I don't know. I don't know, but I want to get into it and share with you guys what they said as of today, because the other day we talked about it. So it says here, Remy Ma's son faces potential life sentence for alleged first-degree murder. Never mind. Earlier this month, Remy Ma's son Jason Scott is accused of shooting a man in 2021. Earlier this month, it was revealed that Remy Ma's 23-year-old son Jason Scott was charged with first-degree murder, criminal weapon possession, reckless endangerment, and more. He was arrested last week for his alleged role in the 2021 murder of Darius Gillibo. He's accused of shooting the 47-year-old after a dispute in Queens. Yesterday, he and his alleged accomplice were arraigned. Reportedly, Scott could spend the rest of his life behind bars for his alleged crimes. Prosecutors accuse him of being hired to commit them. We are charging the defendants with cold-blooded killing on a public street. District Attorney Melinda Katz explained, also adding, deadly gun violence has no place in our neighborhoods, and we will remain steadfast in getting illegal guns and those who use them off the streets of Queens. His co-defendant, Richard Swigart, meaning Remy Ma's son's co-defendant, his name is Richard Swigart, who's accused of firing at least 2 shots at the victim, is looking at up to 25 years in prison. Amid her son's legal issues, Remy Ma has stuck by his side. She released a statement last week. We know what she said. We know what she said. We know what she said. I would love to hear what is his prior charges. I would love to hear what his prior charges is. Because for him to be facing up to life, I'm almost sure that there is some prior charges. So I would love to hear what they are. Remy, never mind. I'm gonna go to the chat. I'm not. I'm pretty than a motherfucker. Hoes be looking okay. Give me 1 second, you guys. Yeah, I just, I think it's very, very. Hey, Tifa girl. Tifa said, rest in peace, Pop. Stephanie said he also had his ops come take a shot. He also told his ops to come take a shot. Steph said, rest in peace, Pop. Pookie said, murder for hire is serious in New York City. Miss Colleen said, if you are a juvenile and you're out here doing grown people-ish, especially if it involves killing someone, I'm sorry, charge that ass as an adult. I wouldn't care if it was one of my kids. You better talk about it, Miss Colleen. Well, they're grown now, but don't do the crime if you can't do the time. That goes for my grandchildren as well. Tifa said, life, oh shit. Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what they're saying. And my thing is that what I'm going to do for you guys in the next live is I'm going to go back and investigate what prior charges he has. Because I'm almost sure if none, it wouldn't be so heavy hitting. Also, I'm almost sure if none, he wouldn't even be involved in no shit like this. But hey, who am I? Like I said, this is unfortunate. This is unfortunate. This is unfortunate. And I really would like to know, because I know they keep making a point to say that since his arrest, Remy has been by his side. I would like to know, since Remy has been home 10 years. You guys know I didn't even know that. I did not even know that Remy Ma has been home this year 10 years. It doesn't even seem like that long. So I would like to know, since he's 23 now, that means he was 13 or 14 when she came home. Because I don't know if he'll be 24 this year. So for the past 10 years, because I know Remy's by his side right now, I would love to hear where she was the other 9. You know what? Because we know where she was the 7 before. Never mind. Never mind. I'm not even going there. Anywho, moving right along, we will keep Remy Ma's son in prayer. We will not keep Pop Smoke's killer in prayer here. No. Oh my God. So I want to talk about Celine Dion has a documentary coming out. And I personally like Sion. You hear me? Celine Dion. I can't lie and tell you guys that I've ever listened to an actual whole entire album, but I paid attention in bits and pieces here. But remember, she's older, so I hadn't really paid attention in a while, and she's been out the limelight. But the other day, I'm sitting there and I have Amazon Prime, and I'm looking and I'm watching, and I see that they show her, and I see she doesn't look good, but I did hear that she was sick with something. I just didn't know what it was. And then I see that she's having like a seizure, and they have her like down, and oh, it was so sad to watch. So anywho, what they were saying was they were showing that because she has a documentary coming out. And then they were talking about, what she has. And I didn't know this. So I think I'm going to be interested in watching the documentary. I don't know if you guys will be, but let me just share what they're saying, Celine. This is sad. Celine Dion's much anticipated documentary, I Am Celine Dion, has arrived. Directed by Irene Taylor and produced by Amazon MGM, the documentary gives fans an inside look at the legendary singer's career and health struggles. Over the last few years, Dion has struggled with stiff person syndrome, a rare neurological and autoimmune disorder that has hampered Dion's disability to perform. Wow. This last couple of years has been such a challenge for me. The journey from discovering my condition to learning how to live with and manage it, but not to let it define me, Dion said in a statement. As the road to resuming my performing career continues, I have realized how much I have missed it, of being able to see my fans. During this absence, I decided I want to document this part of my life to try to raise awareness of this little known condition to help others who share this diagnosis. Wow, let's look up stiff person syndrome. Let's see what they say, any more details. Oh my God, wow. It says stiff person syndrome is a rare autoimmune neurological disorder that most commonly causes muscle stiffness and painful spasms that come and go and can worsen over time. However, some people experience other symptoms such as unsteady gout, double vision, or slurred speech. Yeah, so I guess that's why it looked like she was having a seizure. And we must be careful with not only autoimmune diseases but neurological diseases. My brother, and this is public knowledge, so I'm not sharing stuff that he hasn't shared already. He has CIDP, chronic inflammatory demyelinating polyneuropathy, right? And it is a disease that attacks the tissue around the nerves in your hands and your feet, and it eats away at it until the tissue is gone, and it's now eating away at the nerve. I don't want to give his story in its entirety because it is his story to tell, but it is a neurological disease. It's very, very, very rare. It only affects males, I think, between the ages of like 24 and 35. My brother has had it since 2009. Right. And my brother is incredibly smart. We didn't know that when he was younger because sometimes, never mind. But because he's incredibly smart, he has done a shitload of research on his disease. And because of that, he is now back, I want to say 80% or more. He's actually even had another baby since he was diagnosed with disease. So praise God for small miracles, right? But once again, it's a neurological disease he developed literally out of nowhere. He can walk one day, the next day he's in a wheelchair. He's bedridden. You know what I'm saying? So these things are serious, serious, serious. And I know that there are a lot of other neurological and autoimmune diseases out there that most times are rare and can appear out of nowhere. You know, the symptoms are very subtle before it's like kaboom. So that's why I encourage everybody here on this live, and this is something I take extremely fucking serious. I actually just went and did all of my blood work last week and the week before last. Make sure you take your physicals. Make sure you do your blood work. Make sure you know your family history. Make sure you're checking your heart, your lungs, your kidneys, the liver. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're doing all of these things, because you do not want to be the person that the doctor is sitting across from, telling them that had you come a year ago, a month ago, a week ago, there is something that they could have done for you, and now there's nothing that they can. If you have a doctor that you do not maybe agree with what they're saying, they're not explaining it properly, you don't think that they're right, get a second opinion, get a third opinion, get a fourth opinion until you feel comfortable. Take notes, record them, because this is your health and you only get one life. So I'm going to say it again. Please, I beg of you, I get my blood work every single year. I go to the doctor every single time I'm supposed to go. When you see lesions on your skin, when you see bumps that won't go away, dark marks that just appear, when you having a little back spasm, a little knee ache, all of these things come from something. Nothing comes out of nowhere and doesn't mean anything. Everything comes from something. So I beg of you, please do your blood work. You know, please take your appointment seriously. Please get second, third, and fourth opinions if need be. You only get one life, okay? All right, I ain't mean to get so serious on y'all, but I take that very serious. My dad dropped dead at 50 years old, and my sister at 47. I'm 42. I would like my lifespan to exceed that. I do what I need to do. All right, okay, we can get into a healthier lifestyle at another time. I just wanted to share that with you guys. And also, if you have resources, which I have a ton, I'll drop down in the chat and leave them for you guys, or I'll leave them in the description box. And again, you don't have to go with anything that's suggested here, but please do take care of your health, because I do not want to come and have to speak over you at your funeral, okay? And vice versa. All right. Last but not least, what we have on the docket and what I have been waiting for. Because this news right here, I want to say something about this news, right? It's not necessarily that this news made me happy, but in my opinion, this news was a long time coming. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are new here, please hit the thumbs up on the video and leave your name in the chat so I could give you a shout out. Kenya Moore has been served her walking papers from Bravo. She will no longer be filming this season on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, I think they were very strategic in putting out that information, because maybe she'll return in the future, but let's just hear what they said. Kenya, Saya fucking Nara. Okay. Kenya Moore fired from The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Kenya Moore, a longtime cast member of RHOA, has been officially fired following a recent scandal involving intimate photos of a new cast member. This development comes just 2 weeks after Moore was initially suspended when news leaked about her actions. The controversy erupted when it was revealed that Moore had shown intimate photos of Britt Eady, a new addition to the RHOA cast, during a filmed event. The incident quickly garnered attention, leading to Moore's suspension from the show. The firing. According to sources from Love B. Scott, the network has now decided to sever ties with Moore completely. Not only has she been barred from filming the remainder of the current season, but the network is also working on ways to remove her from the footage that has already been shot. The aim is to ensure that she does not appear in season 16 at all. Pussy clot! Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all one motherfucking thing. And about 10 minutes prior to me coming on live, Pookie and I was having a very heated discussion about something personal. And we weren't heated with one another. We were just heated about the situation, because the situation involves people doing something and us having to be calm and mature and wait on God, right? And the one thing that I know, and I know this in a good way, I know that whenever I do good, sometimes God don't immediately come, but I don't stress because when God comes, if I did 80% good, God come on over here and give me 240% better. He tripled my blessings for what I did, right? I just have to continue doing good. And when I mess up, he shows right on up. Hey, girl, you know I'm going to get your ass, right? And he gets me, right? And again, not get me out of malice. It's a lesson in it for me. Because if I intentionally did that, then he needs to show me the lesson to change my intentions. Kenya has been a wicked bitch since she twirled on this fucking show. And I was trying my best not to view her that way because Kenya is an Aquarius. So I try my hardest not to speak bad about my people. But I cannot fucking stomach Kenya and never could from the day she walked on the show. And I think the reason why I feel that way is because Kenya is a prime example of a person that needs healing, but she has everything aside from that. So people allow her to believe her antics is oh fucking K. So just because you have a career and you have money and you own this and you can buy yourself that, then people forget to tell you that aside from all of those things, there is some internal shit that you need to work on that's making you a fucked up person. But because you could secure a job and a car and a home and a bag, we're just going to sidestep and look past that internal bullshit that you need to work on. Kenya needs Operation Heal 100 Hearts more than any participant I've ever serviced. She is a walking broken soul. Okay. And that's all she has inflicted on every fucking cast member on this show. And it irritates me. So let me continue reading, right? Because this right here is karma for Kenya motherfucking ass. Not only, let me read that last paragraph back because before she would get up there and pop junk like the show needs her. That's why she was trying to diss Nene or her. If the show gonna go on without you, well, bitches gonna go on without your ass the fuck neither. So let me read that last part again. The firing. According to sources from Love B. Scott, the network has now decided to sever ties with Moore completely. Not only has she been barred from filming the remainder of the current season, but the network is also working on ways to remove her from footage that has already been shot. The aim is to ensure that she does not appear in season 16 at all. Kenya, you okay over there? Okay. Anywho, no future plans. Contrary to other reports suggesting possible negotiations, sources have confirmed exclusively to Love B. Scott that there have been no discussions between Moore and the network regarding her return for future seasons or any other projects. Furthermore, the sources emphasize that such talks will not happen in the future, marking a definitive end to Moore's tenure on the show. Kenya Moore has been a prominent figure on RHOA, known for her vibrant, this is bullshit, but I'll continue to read. Known for her vibrant personality and dramatic presence, her firing marks a significant shakeup for the show, which has long relied on her for some of its most memorable moments, some of its worst moments as fucking well. The decision to cut ties with Moore entirely reflects the network's stance on the severity of the incident and its commitment to maintaining certain standards of conduct amongst its cast members. And I agree with this 100%. You know why I agree with it? Because bitch, you thought you was above the law. You thought you was above the law. You know who else thought they was above the law? Nene Leakes. Now, when Nene Leakes thought that, you was over there making fun of Nene Leakes and you was laughing at her and saying that good for her because she thought she was above the law. But you low-key thought the same fucking thing, Kenya. You low-key thought the same thing. Especially when Nene left, you thought that they needed your ass. You thought that they needed you to twirl around and be a fucking menace to society, to the rest of the cast, and try to disguise it under everybody's bothering me because I'm just so calm and nice. No, you are a fucking instigator, a troublemaker, and a miserable bitch. And you show that on Kim Fields, on Portia, on Phaedra, on anybody, on fucking Kim Zolciak, anybody that you could fucking sink your claws into, you had no issue. That's why when they brought Mark on that show and Mark was gathering your ass and you was crying like that, Kenya, I didn't have a lick of remorse for you because you were doing the same fucking thing to everybody else, and Ken and Mark was serving your ass for the world to see. And now here we are, my dear. Anywho, let me continue. What's next? As the network navigates the complexities of editing more out of the current season, fans of the show are left wondering how this decision will impact the dynamics and storyline of the upcoming season. Well, I'm gonna let y'all know right now, I wasn't watching the upcoming season no fucking way. I was trying to watch it because my homegirl Poor was back, and I love Portia. But once Simon got in the chat and ripped the house away, the car away, the wigs away, the makeup away, the lashes away, the shoes away, the bags away, that's what the fuck I want to see Portia for. So Simon gonna seize all that bullshit and tell y'all she can't film, she gotta film butt naked and all that dumb shit. I don't want to see poor teeth. That's it. You think all I want to see is fucking Portia veneers? No, girl. So I had gave up trying to watch that anyway. But anywho, meanwhile, Britt Edie, at the center of the controversy, will likely be a focal point in the unfolding drama of season 16. For Kenya Moore, this abrupt end to her Real Housewives of Atlanta journey means she will need to look for new opportunities outside of the Housewives franchise. Her departure marks the end of an era for RHOA, leaving viewers and cast members to adjust to the significant change. Kenya, you was the end of the era when you showed up. You were the end of an era when you showed the fuck up. When you showed up hating on all the other fucking women, mad because they had a man and you didn't, mad because they had a marriage and you didn't, mad because they had a baby and you didn't, mad because they had a mama and you didn't, mad at this, mad at that, starting trouble, twirling around, lying, pretending that you're the victim, fucking pulling out prompts and putting them in motherfuckers' faces, and then when they yank your ass, acting like they the villain, you the victim. Kenya, sayonara, okay? I'm glad to see you go, my dear. Now, unfortunately, I will say this. I will say this. I don't want to see nobody lose their job. Black, white, man, woman. I don't want to see nobody lose their job or their money or opportunities. So guess what, Kenya? I hope and pray that you go back to fucking scripted acting where you can twirl over there and be a nut and get paid to do so. But this non-scripted shit you was over here making up and this bullshit that you was bringing to this cast and the way you was aggravating, disrespecting, antagonizing and everything. Why the fuck was you fucking with Kim Fields, Kenya? Tell me why. You there calling the lady man a homo. You there telling the lady she don't got no experience. Then when she run down her resume, you getting jealous. Then you got up and yanked the fucking lady chair. What you touching the lady chair for, Kenya? Kenya, why was you taking a fucking scepter and putting it in Portia's face, calling her a dumb hoe? Why was you doing that, Kenya? Why? Why was you frolicking with that fucking so anxious, genuine looking motherfucker Apollo in a pool with Phaedra's husband and then saying Phaedra is jealous of you? Kenya, it was you. It was you. You started shit from the day you walked in the fucking door. You thought the shit was cute. You thought the shit was cute. It's not. It was sad. It was, Kenya, I could not stand you on that show, girl. And I'm so happy you are leaving. Then you will stand up there and try to say that Sheree said it was good for you that Matt was whipping your ass. No, she didn't. Sheree said you have a way of antagonizing people and making them want to beat your ass. And it's the truth. It's the truth. That's why Portia got up and yanked your fucking head off and you were scared to fucking death. Okay? You are so fucking manipulative. You are so antagonistic. You are so disrespectful. And you are so broken. You are so broken. Marlo said it right. Somebody please go get this girl mother to love her so she can leave everybody else the fuck alone. You was calling Candy before y'all got cool. Before you saw that Candy was a fan favorite, you was going to try to fuck with her. So you start calling her Humpty Dumpty and Botch Body and all that bullshit. You was trying to fuck with Nene, but said, Nene, girl, I couldn't stand you neither, but I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. If they bring Nene, Phaedra, Candy, Sheree, Portia, Them 5 along with 2 other corny ass sidekicks, and not Drew Sidora. I do not want to see Drew. That's why I'm not watching the show. I don't want to see Drew. So anyway, but if they bring them 5 right there to the motherfucking table and they let them roll, oh honey, it's a girl. It's gonna be reality TV gold. Because why I know that Nene can't do a motherfucking thing solo. She's not talented enough. She is reality TV platinum with the ensemble cast. So as long as she got bitches to play off her, oh, she gonna get in the ring and bumble every time, every single time. Where is your scooter? Okay, Nene can do it. Kenya, sayonara, deuces, and whatever other motherfucking thing we could say to goodbye, farewell, best wishes, and every au revoir, and every fucking other way we can say goodbye, girl. Goodbye. Because you have been nothing but a menace since you walked on RHOA, fucking with everybody under the sun, playing the victim. Girl, you didn't talk about Greg. You didn't trying to fuck Apollo. Girl, get on. Then you renting these men, and when they come up there and say how much you paid them and rented them for them by the hour, you start crying saying you Kenyan more and you ain't got to rent no man, but you can't never get no man. You rented Mark, rented the baby. Girl, just go ahead. Just go ahead, Kenya. Just go ahead. It's over. And what I do know is that, and I saw this when you took your ass over there on Carlos King, because see, the thing about you is you was trying to be the new Nene. That's what you was trying to do. You was trying to be the new Nene. That's what it was, right? Cynthia, Kenya, and Nene, and Candy. Cynthia, Kenya, and Candy all formed an alliance to get Nene up out of there, right? Nene was a damn fool and played into it. And then Nene was gone. What they didn't factor in is that they needed Nene. Because ever since Nene left, it ain't been the same. Okay? So then Candy was trying to be a little troublemaker, and that shit was corny. Right? So now, here we are trying to revive the show, and we bring corny ass Drew on here, and they brought Latoya, and they brought Bolo with the big fucking 20-inch penis. Nobody cared about that. But they kept trying. Then Portia left. Phaedra was already gone. Sheree was in and out. And Marlo don't need a peach. She only needs a plum. So therefore, Kenya, you were trying to make it seem like, well, it's all good. I'm the queen bee. When you went over there to Carlos King, you was throwing shots at Nene in that interview, saying that even though she built the motherfucking house, she don't stay there no more and the lights are still on. Kenya, you don't stay there no more either. I mean, how does it feel, Kenya? Yes. So I think the karma of all of the shit that you was doing, it came back to bite your ass. And don't worry, God gave you time. God gave you time to repent, Kenya. He gave you time. Because if I'm not mistaken, Kenya, I think you've been on the 11th season, because I think you came season 5. They up to season 16. I think you only missed 1 season. So Kenya, God was trying to give you time to repent for your wicked ways, but you wouldn't fucking stop. You wouldn't stop. And now God stopped you. Because now you're sitting your ass down. And now, see, you was going to use the Real Housewives of Atlanta to help catapult that bullshit ass beauty salon you got. Kenya, ain't nobody going to say that beauty salon girl. They don't even like you enough to want to sit in the beauty salon with you. You're not a girl's girl, Kenya. You're not a girl's girl. Sorry. You're not a girl's girl. So whereas Candy, who probably would never do hair in her fucking life, if her and Tiny opened up a beauty salon, everybody would want to come. You know why? Because they come across as friendly girls. You may not always care for them. They can be a little boring, but they do come across cool enough where you don't want to go to their salon. Kenya, nobody wants to go to your salon because you're not likable. So what you was going to try to do is promote your salon on Real Housewives of Atlanta and rile it up and make sure everybody come there from what they see on the show. Kenya, you're not on the show no more. How does it feel? How does it feel? I want to know, Kenya. I want to know. Because I watched you. I watched you fuck with Phaedra. I watched you fuck with Portia. I watch you fuck with Kim Fields. I watch you fuck with Kim Zolciak. I watch you fuck with Matt. I watch you fuck with Apollo. I watch you fuck with Greg. I watch you Campanini. I watched you fuck with Marlo. I watched you antagonize Sheree. I watched you, Kenya. And every single time you tried to slide around like you were the victim. And I said, Kenya, you need some healing. Kenya, you got all the time to heal right now. You don't have no fucking job. So, okay. Hope that goes well for you, my dear. So I listen. As I honestly hope and feel that God could really, really, really bless Kenya with a new opportunity. You know what I like? Kenya is a good actress. Kenya is a good actress. So y'all get Kenya in a couple of those Tyler Perry movies where she can play fucking Acrimony Part 2 and be bitter and broken over that man that she rented to give her baby. Yeah, take Kenya over there and let Kenya do that. But please don't bring Kenya ass back to reality TV. Take her to Zeus. Let them beat her ass on Zeus. I don't want to see Kenya. Please. Okay? Not unless it's in some scripted shit where she's getting paid to be an asshole. Until then, girl, twirl the fuck on. In any event, ladies and gentlemen, I hit everything on the motherfucking docket. Thank you. Thank you guys for tuning in. I love, and appreciate you guys. Listen, I am 148 subscribers from 1,000. I want to be at 1,000 on Monday. I want to be at 1,000 on Monday because Monday I want to pop champagne and salute to having 1,000 subscribers and celebrating 10 years in business with Operation Hill 100 Hearts. So I need your help. I need your help. I need you guys to copy and paste this link. I need you to bully your friends. I need you to talk to your coworkers. I need you to call your homegirls. I need you to rally up the team and get me some more subscribers today, yesterday. Keep it going all throughout the weekend. We're running a marathon because we need to hit that 1,000 by Monday, July 1st. Okay? I'm banking on you guys. Thank you guys. I love you guys for tuning in. I truly appreciate it. Lit at 6 is continuously lit. Go watch my dear DJ from this morning, Stephanie. I use your homegirl Ashanti as a thumbnail. Wink, wink. Also, I think next week we'll also be celebrating the 100th Dear DJ. All right. So we have some things to look forward to. But in the meantime, the only thing you guys need to be focused on is helping me get to 1,000 subscribers. Please, 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 please. I appreciate the support. I love you guys and enjoy your weekend. Mwah.